Don't mind. Last night we had the unusual situation of a manager at QPR saying that he was criticising the fans for leaving early, saying the team needed them. I remember you saying you felt alone a couple of years ago when you saw the fans leaving. I just wondered, is that still the case? How important are the fans and how much can they affect you and the team if they do leave games early?
They can make all the difference. They can make all the difference. That's how it is. We felt it a week ago in Seville. So I'm pretty sure in an empty stadium or at Anfield, we are 3-0 up. I don't think it would have happened even when the German derby, Dortmund Schalke, showed a little bit in another way. But it's much more difficult. So football only really works, in my understanding, when we all play together, when we all work together, and that means it involves the crowd 100%. So we do it only because people are interested. When they leave, it feels strange. Players don't stand in the stadium and watch. Oh, people go home, but you feel it. You feel it, and that, of course, you can imagine that's if you work for television, it's a difference if you have a crowd around you or if you're alone in a studio. So that's a big difference, and so that's how it is for us. Of course, we can perform better when the atmosphere is there, and yeah. I'm happy that I'm not the only person on this planet who sees it like this.
Well, Jürgen, you know what Stoke are all about now. We have this football cliche in England about going to Stoke on a wet, cold Wednesday night, which is probably exactly what it's going to be, isn't it, tomorrow night? What approach do you take going there, and what challenge will they be for you?
It's actually, when we were there last time, the weather was good, to be honest, but at least this time it will be dark and probably windy, and that's how it is. But Stoke, I can't see it like this, but Stoke for sure is a difficult place to go because it's a good side, fantastic manager, very experienced manager, and the team is experienced as well. So that's how it is. They live for moments like this, if you want, in these home games, floodlight atmosphere, stuff like this. That it's nice, but we are not there to enjoy any atmosphere or suffer under any atmosphere. We go there to get the points. That's 100% clear, and that's nice, by the way. That's 100% clear, and that's what we have to show. But that it will be difficult, yeah, you're right. We know about that.
Mauricio Pochettino, the Tottenham manager, conceded the Premier League title over the weekend, which was interesting after the draw against West Brom. 14 points behind. Do you concede the title race?
Oh, if I can see, I see the title race.
Concede.
We are close enough to see it. Yeah, I have no clue. So I don't know what I saw. I saw the game against Huddersfield. So yes, it was deserved that Man City won, but at the end, it was not like Huddersfield could not have one or the other moment. So the last game before that, I think City won 1-0. I think in the Champions League, when I'm 100% sure. So they win. And as long as they win, nobody else has a chance. If they stop winning and other teams are then in a good moment, then pretty much each distance, point-wise, it's possible that you can get them still. But I don't care about that in a moment, not for us, and I'm not sure if other teams are doing it. We want to have the next three, and then the next three, and then the next three, because if anybody struggles, you need to be there, but not for us in a moment. So they are too far away, of course, and if they keep on going like this, nobody has a chance, right? Then it's already decided.
James? Just looking back at last year's game at Stoke, how big a moment was that for you in terms of your top four hopes and the character that the players showed as well?
It was fantastic. We had I don't know 100% anymore. It was after international break, was it? Or why came? I think so. And injury problems, and we had to change, or we thought we have to change the system, and it didn't work really well. First half was not a good game from both sides, but I think Stoke was okay with the way the game went until a specific point, and so we changed then in the second half twice, and Phil and Roberto made quite a difference. That was nice, but I think the situation of the game was the save of Simon Mignolet from half a yard distance or something like that. So yes, you can see it's quite a remarkable game. I didn't think about it in the preparation for that, but now when you ask me, obviously it was there were a few nice situations. I know about. Yeah, I could draw the game at the goal of Roberto. Nice pass. Ginny, I think. Yeah, and then Roberto scored the goal. So yeah, it was a good day for us.
One of the accusations that was levelled at your team last season is that you played really well and got good results against the sides in the top six, but sometimes struggled against the so-called lesser sides. But this season you've beaten Crystal Palace, Leicester, West Ham, Southampton. Do you feel like that is an area of progression for the team?
But we didn't win against the top six now, so yeah. Yes, we made progress, 100%. We became more clinical, especially more patient in the right way in specific games. Very, very important for us. But last year we had a few really good games against. I don't even want to use that word, against the teams which. Yeah, the other teams. So we had good performances, but we didn't score. That's how it is. That happened already this year again. It's not. We could still talk about this, but it's not important anymore. We have now match day 14, probably 13, and then we have to consider that the shape was the most moments really good. We were in a really good shape. Did we get all the results? No, that's 100% true. But we feel on a good way. We feel really on a good way, and. Chelsea is an unbelievable, difficult team to play, and we played them in a manner which was completely different to the last 2 years. We won there, but it was completely different. We dominated them. They came here and gave us the ball and said, "Okay, come on, try something." And we were there and did it. So that's fantastic, absolutely fantastic. But at the end, you want to win, or you have to win. But we didn't. But we still feel. I still feel that we are on a good way, and that's what we have to show again and again and again and again. And at least until the end of January, that is now a really decisive period of the season, and we need to be 100% spot on. But my feeling is we are.
Can I just check on fitness issues? Did you have Days Anderson at the weekend?
Yes, Dejan probably will be close. It's not a big thing. It's a little bit of a swelling. We have to figure out what is exactly. He will try to run now in a few minutes. I spoke to him a second ago. Emre is back. It was not a big thing, but it was big enough. He couldn't play the last game, but he's back and yeah, for the squad for sure.
With the run of games you've got now, maybe to the end of the year, you've rested Mane and Firmino on Saturday. How far ahead are you looking in terms of where you're managing those players? Or is it match by match now?
I think that makes most sense. We cannot. By the way, we don't rest. We use other players, and that implicates that there's a rest for another player. But that was not especially not the reason for this game now. For the last one, we thought against Chelsea, maybe he needs a rest or whatever. No, it was really more we needed fresh legs against Chelsea, and that's what we wanted to have. And actually, I thought it worked quite well. So that's very important. It was a very important sign for the squad from my side that I show really the faith in all in all the boys, pretty much all, and it was very important for me that the boys showed me that they are 100% ready. So that was good. That was really good, and probably we'll make one or two changes from the last game to the next game, and then maybe not for the next game. We will see how we deal with that. It all depends to the impression I can get during the games and during the sessions, and then we make decisions.
No? Okay, guys, we'll call it there. Then we'll.
Okay.
Thank you.
See you.